All right, moving right along. Let's shuffle the cards. This deck is Wisdom of the House of Night. This one you can get through Amazon. Okay, so what is our topic? Okay, High Priestess of Air. We've got the High Priestess of Air. So I'm going to pull the book and we're going to just look at this. Okay, number 6. Okay, it says, you have drawn the symbol of the vampire high priestess of air, the goddess of rational thought. Rational thought. Logical thinking, reason, and using your mind to consider the next right action are the qualities encouraged by the vampire high priestess of air. Now is the time to think before you act. You are blessed with a wondrous mind and imagination. Your ability to communicate is enhanced when you meet the High Priestess of Air. This is the moment to have reasonable conversations and make calculated decisions. Okay. So let's see what the universe is going to tell us about rational mind. Why do they want to call her vampire? So this is about rational thought. Okay, so first thing we have out is blossom. Blossom. So it's like I said, mind is quantum. So what is interesting, and this is popping in, that they had the scientists and they did these experiments and each one knew exactly what the ball was going to do. Now, each one saw it doing something different. Okay, that's what's interesting. They knew what it was going to do, and it followed exactly that pattern, but each one of them saw it doing something different. So that's the way that quantum mind works. It puts out that energy, and it does affect what's taking place. Now, you know, it also has to deal with other energies that are going on at the same time. You know, you're not the only person on the planet, so there are a lot of different energies involved in it at the same time. But rational thought, what you put out there, the seeds you put out there blossom, they grow. So what types of seeds, what are you planting? Are you planting positivity or negativity? Okay, yeah, confidence. Confidence. Are you putting out there confidence in your rational thoughts? If you plant seeds of confidence, maybe at first you're not real confident, but the more you challenge it, the more it will grow. Okay? The more it will grow. So watch what is being put out there in rational thought. You know, sometimes you get these irrational things coming through. And so that's when you stop and you look. And again, part of the path is observation. observing the mind, observing the thoughts, observing when a thought comes up, how the body is acting and reacting to that thought. And then you question it. You look at it deeply. Okay? Get to the roots of it. Is it viable or is it not? If it is causing obstruction and division in one's life, then it's not beneficial. Then it's something that has been implanted perhaps in past life, perhaps as a child, seeds of something that someone was told, okay, which have eroded confidence, okay? If you come from a household and you're told you're ugly or whatever, and I've seen some absolutely beautiful women. I went to school with one girl, absolutely the most gorgeous green eyes, beautiful figure. She was Cherokee and something else. She had the most beautiful, kind of an olive-colored skin, absolutely gorgeous. Yet she had such low self-esteem and she had no confidence, okay? And so she didn't know how to stand up for herself, and she would get used by these guys because she had no self-esteem within herself. And she wouldn't believe just how absolutely gorgeous she was, okay? Beautiful, 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 beautiful girl. And lovely personality, just a lovely person. But the confidence had been eroded. Because, part of it because she was Native American and she was not accepted. Native American and what else was it? She was part white. I think she was it Irish or something? Anyway, but because of her background and these prejudices and these, horrid things, she had grown up without confidence. So you need to replace that. Replace these old tapes, okay? Look at things rationally rather than this irrational thing that comes up that makes one feel as if they don't have confidence, okay? That is being taken away. So quantum, if you put out there and know that you're going to be fine, the universe is fine, okay? Accepting that the universe wants the best for us, and acting in that way, then that will set up for those things to go forward. Okay, so the challenge is the earth looking up at the sun. In other words, staying grounded, looking for light, looking for wisdom, staying connected to Mother Earth, not getting in the ozones, It says in rational thought, you're staying grounded. You're looking for truth, at the illusions of truth, things that you believe that are true, that are not true, illusions of truth, okay? And you question those. You question those till you can see the underlying, the genuine truth, okay? Such as when the spiritual path, everybody, at first you start out thinking you're separate and you need to look for God outside of you and you're looking here and there, okay? And that's what you believe to be true. It's an illusion of truth. It's not the genuine thing. And you question it. You start looking deeper and these layers start peeling away like an onion. And then you get to the heart of it and you see that there's only one divine is. Okay, we've never been separate. If we were separate, we would have no life. The fact that we have life and existence mean that we are part and parcel of that divine is. Okay, so then that illusion of truth shatters. one sees it for what it was, an illusion. Something that we believed that did not have substance, but we gave it reality by our attention to it. Okay? These things cannot live out there on their own. We have to feed it energy, give it attention. Okay? So going forward, you have, the garden, being guarded. So rather than being so guarded, you have to have inspiration. Inspire. So that one can, again, blossom. So that one can grow. So look for things that are inspirational, rather than things that cause fear, doubt. Okay? Those are the illusions that create bars that become very substantial, that you are creating one's own prison, okay, by these belief systems that one has put in place. Again, like yesterday, Christ says, fear not, but people are ruled by fear, okay, by doubt. It erodes their confidence. It erodes their life. It takes away. And if you ever experience the divine is even 1 second of it, you know that it's just all pervading. Love wants to be giving. It gives us this energy. It gives us the ability to have wisdom. It gives us all these potentials. But we have free will to use it as we will, okay? So again, rather than being so guarded, go towards inspiration. Look towards light. Don't look towards shadow. Don't be turning the other way and looking at the shadow here and the shadow there. Keep focused towards light. Keep focused towards confidence. Keep looking up at light and stay grounded, wanting to see the truth, wanting to see the sun, wanting to, look at things rationally when these things come up. And again, if they are not freeing, then it's an illusion of truth. It's something you have adopted in your life and you're holding to be a truth. Okay, that maybe it's something that needs to be looked at. Now usually when we have something that's put on us as a child, it comes out of the parents failing, out of their misery, out of their own things that they were not able to come to wisdom about. It's like they say, the sins of the father are basically laid at the feet of the son. You're taught to be a certain way. You're around that energy. That's what's being laid out there, okay? So if you are putting a thing where it is confining, where, you haven't been given a good background, a foundation of love and support, and so you have this feelings of, fear or doubt or no confidence, just low self-esteem, whatever it is that's there, challenge it. Look at it. And if you look deep enough, you may find that what was said had nothing to do with me. It had to do with their own failing, their own life, their own drama that they could not get a handle on. And then it was projected in your direction, and then you pick it up and run with it, okay? But we have the chance through rational thought to stop and look at it, look deeper. And these things are not easy to look at. These things are not easy to look at, but we need to stop, take a breath, Rather than getting caught up, if you see yourself getting caught up in the emotionality of it again, stop, take a deep breath and say, in this moment, bring yourself back to this moment. In this moment, if I was having something that was coming in like that, and saying, oh, you're no good, you're no this, you're no that, you're whatever. In this moment, the only thing that's happening is I'm sitting here having this talk. Nothing else is going on. Nothing from the past is happening. Okay? The only thing that's happening, and bring yourself back to physically what's going on in this moment. Rather than this knee-jerk thing that's playing, this old tape that starts playing, okay, that pulls one out into these, dramas again. Okay, so bring yourself back to the present. And then stop when you've got yourself calmed down and you're feeling okay. Stop and then question this. Where did this come from? What's behind it? And then when you can actually see it, those knots can be cut and you can be free of it. Okay, you can be free of it and move beyond this illusion to genuine truth. Okay, that you are a being that's powered by the divine is. That is what's giving you life. Okay, and the divine is wants the best for everyone. And know that karma is in place, and it has to be in place just by the nature of what the divine is. So if something is out of alignment with that, then again, that is going to come back on them. They are going to have to, again, face the music. They're going to have to look. They're going to have to see. They'll have to experience. Okay? So when you know that, nobody's getting away with anything in the end, okay? And that you are responsible for your actions, okay? If people actually knew karma 100% exists, then, you will clean up your life 100%, okay? Because 100% this universe is, nothing happens by accident. It's not happening by accident. There are reasons for these things. Okay? And so don't forget that mind is quantum. What you put out there is going to come back. Now you can be telling yourself affirmation after affirmation, but behind the scenes you keep railroading it by other actions and mental positions that one takes. See if you're not sabotaging yourself. Okay? You can't sit there and put out affirmations for this, that, and the other thing, and then behind the scenes doing something that is going to negate that, okay? So the whole path is about looking at one's own life, okay? Peeling away the layers, okay? Peeling away the layers of untruths to get to the ultimate truth in the underneath of it all, okay? So if you are involved in some illusion of truth that you've accepted and you're running your life around and it's not benefiting you in the least, time to stop and take a look at it. Take a look at it rationally, okay? And see again, because no thought can stand out there on its own. We have to give it attention. We give it life by feeding it energy. Okay? So, is this something you want to continue to give energy to, or do you want to starve it? Okay? If we don't continue to give it energy, it's going to starve out. It only has life as long as we continue to feed it. So better to feed the positive things of life and let that grow and have an abundance rather than shadow, negative, fear, doubt, no confidence, low self-esteem. Starve those things out and go forward to the positive and say yes, like the other reading that we just went through of unconditional love, okay? Know that we're going through a time of upheaval. It is a time of transformation, and we need to have patience. Patience with ourselves, patience with others, and we will get through this, okay? We will get through it and come out the other side much better for it in the end, okay? So much love and light. Thanks for tuning in. If you've enjoyed this, please give a thumbs up. It does help for other people to be able to see the videos. I do so appreciate you spending some time with me today. Much love and light. I'll see you online. And don't forget this Saturday when we have Madigaho time. It will be myself, Hogarth, and a special guest this time. So make sure you turn in because you don't want to miss Milo, the psychic, who will be sitting in with us this weekend. Looking forward to that. So anyway, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you online.